howdy.
He's so excited.
Rain's coming.
Yeah. Wouldn't be hunting in the swamps if we didn't have rain.
Rain's coming here.
Yeah, well, rain's coming there too.
Lots.
It changed. It changed.
Teresa and Jen, maybe we'll take your advice and we'll just go to the
wine festival.
We'll go to the wine thing on the beach.
Yeah, we'll send you a picture. It's packed. You may have to pick your crossbow up and put that camera case in.
What are you doing?
Where do you want to put that camera case so it doesn't ruin the crossbow?
I don't think it's going to ruin the crossbow.
Well, if it slides forward and hits your cam.
You don't want to do that.
So I can shoot around corners then.
Well,
You will be.
you can shoot around corners already, I think. You've proven that the first year.
How many Sika have you got?
One?
How many have I got?
One?
How about Dennis?
Nada. Nada.
I didn't say anything about not killing any. I just said you could shoot around corners.
That's because I have that special skill.
Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're all packed up. Time to head to Maryland. In the truck, and we got, according to Google Maps, 4 hours and 2 minutes till we get to the hotel. That's without stopping, which I'm sure we'll stop. Because we'll probably have to get gas at least once.
I got gas.
Yeah, we saw lunch.
Did he tell you about supper?
I don't want to know about supper.
I chased it with some halushki.
Oh, well then we'll be good, because I had some halushki too.
Yeah, but I had pulled pork,
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Pennsylvania
1.5 pounds of smoked baked
East on
beans,
Gardner Parkway.
and halushki.
God. See what we have to put up with when we travel. Starting to get dark, so we should be at our hotel sometime after 9 o'clock tonight. So we're gonna keep pushing. I think I can hear them bugling. Hopefully they're bugling tomorrow morning for us. All right, well, we made it, despite David saying tornadoes and stuff to our mother.
It's pretty bad out right now.
We're gonna go get checked in, unload, and relax.
James, are you all right?
Tornado.
All right, good morning, everybody. Day one. We're just getting last minute stuff together here. Jimmy's out at the truck. David and I are just getting the last minute things in here and getting out to the truck. Gonna stop and grab a coffee. And then we got probably about a half-hour drive or so to where we gotta go to get set up, parked, and start our walk back. We don't have a far walk where we're gonna be hunting this morning. Weather looks good. We got rain coming probably about midday, so I'm not sure how that's gonna affect our afternoon. We're gonna have to play that by ear. But then I think that once we get by this afternoon and the evening, there's a chance of thunderstorms early tomorrow, but we should be good and should have good weather the rest of the hunt. So that's fingers crossed. We're gonna get out to the truck. Somebody gets a shot this morning. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you can see us. We're at the parking spot, and the mosquitoes are bad already. We sprayed down with our bug blocker from Scent Blocker. Hopefully that helps us get in, but there's a lot of water as we were driving up here a lot of water around. We just got our gear ready, so we're going to throw packs on our backs, stands on our backs. Jimmy's got his sled. We're going to take a slow walk in. It's warm, and we're going to take our time. We got a lot of work to do to get set up, but we got plenty of time. What time is it about? I think it's
5:17 a.m.
5:17 a.m. So we're in good shape. But all right, guys. Well, we're gonna get going. We got a little bit of a walk ahead of us here, so we'll see you at daylight. It's probably about 6:45 right now. We're down in Maryland. It's our first morning sit of a 3-day hunt, primarily for Sika deer, but you know, we are hunting whitetail as well. So hopefully we're gonna have some luck. The tree I normally like to climb is about 25 yards that way. And there is no dry land around it. So I am kind of stuck. There is so much water, it's just crazy right now. But as I was getting set up, I did hear a stag bugling. I couldn't quite pinpoint where he was, but that's good. It's always good to hear one bugling. We're gonna sit till about 10 o'clock and see if we have any luck this morning. Hopefully one of us get a chance to get a crack at one. We did see a hind on the side of the road as we were driving to the spot this morning, so that's pretty cool. Today's gonna be the coolest day. Mosquitoes are horrible. Got the thermocell working right now. But they're still coming at you. The only good thing is that I'm elevated off the ground, so that helps a little bit. You're down here by that water, they're just all over the place. I've yet to kill one down here in Maryland. David and Jim both have Sikas. From the first year we were here, a friend of ours killed him. Killed a really nice 4-point stag yesterday, so hopefully we can get a crack at one.
Holy cow. Well, that's a good way to start it off. A nice whitetail buck in the swamps of Maryland. I think he's a 5-point. Oh my God, that's awesome. That is, I drilled him. He was slightly 1/4 but I made a good hit. I think he crashed right over here. Oh, that is freaking awesome. Wow. That is freaking awesome. I'm shaking like a leaf. Holy cow. I can't believe that I heard a splash over here. And there's water over on the other side. A lot of times that's indication that there's geese and stuff over there. But then I heard something walking and I looked through and I saw legs and I thought it was a Sika. I thought it was a hind at first. And then I looked and it was a buck. It's a young buck. But hey, we're hunting public land, doing it ourselves. It's only a 3-day hunt. And that is a legal buck. And I think I just drilled him. Holy cow, that PSE. I drew back. He caught me as I was drawing back a little bit, but he didn't know what I was because I had a lot of cover here in this tree that I'm in. And, oh my God. It looked like that Wac'Em 4-blade put a hurting on him. I'm pretty sure it was a good pass through. I watched the flight of that arrow. I had that nocturnal lighted knock going. Holy cow, had the camera on him the whole time, had the Tacticam rolling. That was freaking awesome. Oh my God. First sit. I've been coming here 3 years for whitetail and Sika, and that is the first shot I got at either. I've come to full draw twice on deer last year, and I just could not get a shot or see to shoot. That was freaking awesome. Yes. Yes. But I think he crashed right over there. I don't think he's far. I just hope I can... With all this water, you're not going to find a lot of blood. That's the crappy part. And with rain coming, you never know what's going to happen, so... That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. Wow. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Oh my God. I couldn't even stand up. There was no way. If I'd have stood up, he'd have caught me moving. Thank God for this stand and the way I had it tucked back in here.
It's about 8:30, and I just got a text from Dennis that he's got a buck down, so Jim's on his way over. We're gonna get down here now. We're gonna go over, give Dennis a hand, and see what he's got over there. So that's a awesome start to the hunt. Dennis has got a buck down, and we're gonna go see what he's got, so let's go check it out.
Where is it? He's over there somewhere. All right. Well, I got half the cavalry here. Jimmy got my message that I sent that I had a buck down. And so he came with the sled, and we're gonna take a walk over and check the arrow, and then we'll come back and get our gear, and then we'll start tracking. But I'm pretty sure I heard this deer crash somewhere over there. He made a ruckus running off. I just hope there's not too much water that we can find some blood. So let's take a walk over here. Just be careful, there's logs in here. There's the arrow. It's not going to give us much indication, but I can tell you it's a complete pass-through and there's hair on it. I'm not happy that he broke my brand new nocturnal lighted nock, but there is blood on the vein right there, but it's been laying in the swamp water. So I'm going to take my bow here and I'm going to give the camera to Jim. Now the fun part of finding sign, but he ran this direction.
Right there? Or is that the red on the...
That's the red on the leaf. This is going to be the hard part, is finding blood. So he was standing like right where the sled is, because the arrow passed through him. He went this way. I saw a white belly, folks. Let's go that direction, because I can see a white belly right from here. Yes! I'd like to know where he bled. And he's in velvet. Look at that. Man. There's blood all through here. That is my first Maryland deer of any type right there. My first Maryland deer. It's a whitetail buck in velvet. My first ever velvet buck. That's just freaking awesome. I mean, holy cow. Wait till David gets here to see this. This is my first Maryland deer. He's not a giant, but he come in at 7 o'clock this morning, and he made me wait for the longest time. I mean, my gosh. He had me sweating bullets. I mean, it was just unbelievable. It's been a long time since I was that shaken up in a tree stand watching a deer. It seemed like forever that he was taking. I mean, he'd stop, he was just chewing and eating and doing whatever, and then when he came into the opening that I eventually shot him, he stood still for the longest time, and I had to wait for him to take one more step, and as I drew back, he caught me because I hit my elbow on the tree. I had to reset, but he never moved, and he was slightly quartering to me, and I hit him right in front of that front shoulder right there, and it come out right behind the opposite shoulder. But I mean, he didn't even go 100 yards. I heard him crash. It's just awesome. It's a young deer, but boy, I'll tell you what, he's still in velvet. It's a nice 5-pointer. Public land, doing it yourself hunting down here in the swamps of Maryland, and let me tell you something, the mosquitoes are horrible. But I am so excited for this deer. This is our first morning. We just got here last night, got into the hotel, went to bed about midnight, and here we are, and the first morning, and we got a deer that we're gonna have to get butchered up here, and we still got 2.5 days of hunting to go, David, Jimmy, and I. So we're gonna get it tagged up, field dressed, get him in a sled. David should be working his way over here, and we're gonna do some celebrating, and then we're gonna get back in the stands tonight. Awesome. Well, we got the deer. It's all dressed, tagged. David's here. Jimmy's got it in the sled, and we're working our way out of here. So, not bad for the first morning.